LA Chargers. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Flush up, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Go.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Herbert from the gun. The throw is caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's out in the clear. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 3. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got a man left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Chargers will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36. Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing now from the gun. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Herbert now. breaks through, and he might break away. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. They'll run with Hampton. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Let's go. Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Get it. Pass it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 70, move. Ready, right?
Play action, it's Richardson. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Fix the eagle.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has it down close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
This one is up and good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Dukes out a one-stop. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover, but may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 17, Colts 14.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
On here with Giddens. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Scared by the running back here, it's DJ Giddens. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 1, here's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Colts ready for the punt. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. Well, he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. 59. Set.
They give to Harris from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Buying some time right. Looking back towards the middle, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're thrown into a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a screen for Giddens. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Running it here with Giddens. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throwing now, Richardson. Hits him on the end route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
19, Charger, 19.
Trying again following the sack. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Richardson to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
59. Set. Black 80. Black. Go.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He rolls to his right, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 29-yard line.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down, and someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
On the draw, this is Taylor. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. The throw is caught. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A run now with Hampton. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Set.
Hampton. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he rocks the tackler. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down, Colts.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready?
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hey, what's the back? What's the back on the back? You're not. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Play fake. It's Richardson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. Down to the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 31, Colts 20.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Taylor trying the left side. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Ready, break.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Colts first down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down, Indianapolis.
72. Ready?
Richardson back to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Richardson to throw again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Delta. Hey, Ray. Home trips right.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
The 24-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
59. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14 15-point lead now in the fourth.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 31.
From the 31. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
He's got it. Complete to Downs. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get...
And that's no good. They missed the try. They needed that extra point, Brock, and now still trailing in this two-possession game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Did the Colts get to it in time? Yes, it's Colts football. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Richardson on first and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw here from Richardson. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Throwing again, Richardson. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2.
36.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 3.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Here's Gould on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Come on. Hey. Leading.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw again. Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. And now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch